Hey man, real stay safe shit. You already know what the fuck going on. So before we get into this, I'm gonna need y'all to like, comment, subscribe, and let's run this shit the fuck up. And go check out my fucking merch and shit. Link in the description. So let's fucking go. So, momentous occasion. Fucking Kanye and Drake came together for a historical night in the LA Coliseum like 3 nights ago. Fucking everywhere. They teamed up with Jay Prince, fucking Jeff Bezos and shit, Amazon, to create a pure work of art with the beautiful stage setup and everything. It was like one of the most legendary nights ever. I was honestly pretty sad that I missed that shit because it looked pretty crazy. Tickets were going for $5,000 for some resellers later, but at the beginning of the sale, they were going for around like $200. It was under the impression that with all this money being a free Hoover like concert and shit, niggas were thinking, damn, maybe the money's gonna go to Larry Hoover, or maybe it's gonna go to something. I mean, a portion of the proceeds from the tickets for sure, I think, went to charity. But the main thing that was sold that was really expensive besides just the seats and the tickets and shit was the merch that had free Hoover plastered all over that motherfucker. That shit had free Hoover on the pants, free the Mandem on the sweatshirts, fucking free Hoover on the fucking shit. You saw Kanye had the whole free Hoover fit on. All this shit engineered by Balenciaga, because the creative director of Balenciaga is like Kanye's twin. They said, nah, man, we about to engineer this shit. We about to make some free Hoover merch with the screen print all up on the fucking like pants and everything. But you know what the crazy thing about this is? The fucking proceeds from the merch do not fucking go to Larry Hoover. In fact, they don't even go to charity. Niggas don't even know where the fuck the proceeds go. These niggas pocketed that shit. And maybe they needed it to fucking fund it, but it doesn't even make sense because they funded it through Amazon. Amazon was like the person that put it, and like they may or may not have even made money off that shit. I mean, I don't know what portion of the proceeds they like donated to fucking like these bail projects and like different like prisoner reform groups and shit. But like I feel like the merch, which literally has free Hoover on the fucking merch, shouldn't all the proceeds be going to fucking Hoover, or like going to like at least like prison reform projects or some shit. So, I don't know, like maybe they're just breaking even on the merch or some shit, but I would think if it says free Hoover on it, it should definitely fucking like some proceeds to go to this nigga, right? Because it has his like name and likeness on this shit, unless he's just using the money and he's gonna use it at his discretion to donate to the GDs or some shit like that. Honestly, I have no fucking idea, and I don't think anyone really either does, because like I saw an article by Pitchfork and they were just saying they don't know where the fuck the proceeds are going for that shit. So it's gonna be interesting. I mean, I don't know if there's ever gonna be an audit or anyone that's gonna hold these niggas accountable, but like I feel like that was like one of the major issues that everyone was wondering. They were like, yeah, this concert is lit, but how exactly is this benefiting Larry Hoover? This nigga's in jail for like what, like 3 life sentences, and he's like, I don't know, like he's still in jail. Like it's not like this is, maybe I think he's gonna get out sooner. I think they said that he's supposed to get out in the last 20 years, in the next 20 years or some shit. But like it's gonna hopefully, I don't know, this nigga been in jail for hella long, and I don't really see how this is benefiting him. Like I guess awareness is good, and the whole point of this is so people are aware of what happened, but people are also aware that this is the fucking founder of the Gangster Disciples and shit. So I don't know if niggas are aware that this is what it is. I know that the fucking FBI came out today or yesterday, and they basically, or I don't know if it was FBI or just law enforcement officials, and they were like, yeah, this is like the worst criminal ever. They should not free this guy. But, you know, fuck what they're saying, because obviously they're biased and shit. And they, like, the reason why he's even in jail is because some shit that they don't even know if he did, like killed someone in Chicago back in like 1970 allegedly, but they don't even really know. Back at that time, like they were trying to get everyone, like they were trying to fucking, they were still killing the Black Panthers and shit probably, or spying on them and shit. So it's like, honestly, it's kind of hard to fucking trust what the government is saying about this shit, especially when it's so long and America's like segregated and racist ass past and shit. So we really don't know. But we also don't know like where the fuck these proceeds are going. They're probably going to Balenciaga or some shit. Like it is, I guess it is cool because it spread awareness to all these goddamn people. Had Amazon fucking putting free Larry Hoover and shit. But it's like, these niggas, like, they just want content in general for Amazon Prime. So they're like, fuck it, we gonna sign off to anything. It could be like fucking free Marilyn Manson for all we fucking care. It's definitely crazy. And I feel like this is like one of those things that people like are probably gonna look past and shit. But we really don't, like, I don't know, like, I guess was the goal awareness or was the goal raising money? Because if the goal was awareness, I guess niggas are aware. But if the goal was actually raising money for this like cause and shit, I mean, like, it definitely helps somewhat, but we don't know the actual scope of that, man. So let's just hope that Kanye, who's like Jesus gang, he just said, let's just hope that he has Larry Hoover's best interest, I guess, unless you think that he really did out here killing people and shit. Then in which case, I don't know. But I think he's about to be free regardless. So it's like, I mean, he's also like old as shit too, and he's been in jail for so long, man. I guess when he comes out and shit, Kanye's gonna be waiting for him with this fucking bag from Amazon. These niggas had to have gotten paid hella, because the Amazon niggas fucking streamed the fuck out of that shit. Everyone was watching it in theaters. Everyone was really watching it. Like, not everyone, but like millions of people were watching it. So it definitely spread awareness. And it's like all over the world, niggas probably saw that shit and was like, damn, who's Larry Hoover? And looked him up. It was like, oh, okay. So maybe this will look better in the end, but I just don't see where exactly the proceeds are going to help him. Maybe Kanye just helping him on the low and shit. But hey, I'm guessing he probably has like a bigger plan, and he's trying to like really hold it down or some shit. But it's just interesting to see that like these niggas got together for this like concert and benefit in the end, and they put their differences aside for this one reason. And I feel like in history it's gonna go down. People are gonna be like, damn, that shit was legendary as fuck. Will we know the greater impact of Larry Hoover and if this will even get him free? Like maybe later down the line, 5-10 years from now, we'll know, but I don't know. And Balenciaga, they're gonna definitely cash in for this bag. They're gonna be like, yeah, man, we up 1 milli. Nah, I don't know. They probably made hella money off that shit, I'm guessing. Did they sell that? If they sold that shit online, they're definitely making hella money off that shit. Free Larry Hoover, man. The designer said we're gonna do this shit, and then him and Kanye, they've said, nah, we keeping this money, man. They got to. I'm pretty sure. I mean, they probably used like blanks that Balenciaga had. It wasn't too crazy of material, so I'm definitely like, knowing Kanye merch and shit, they definitely at least broke even on it. Like, I would say that if it was at least like $100, they're definitely making money off that shit. And if they were selling it online, like I don't know if I would probably wear that shit. That shit was pretty gas. And I know like all his hype beasts, like Yeezy fans, are definitely wearing that shit. Definitely running that shit up. Cause that shit was kind of fresh with the fucking free Hoover on the pants and shit like that. But it's like, damn. I wonder if it changes anyone's opinions. Like if the like money really doesn't go to this nigga. Cause that would be hella awkward. These niggas set up a whole fucking benefit concert and the money not even allegedly going to him. Even the money from the tickets and shit, I don't even know what that money is going to them. Cause it was like going to like bail projects, like prisoner reform groups and shit, which is definitely cool. It's not going to Larry Hoover though, but it's going to foundations and shit, which is definitely helping a community of people that are otherwise overlooked. So I feel like it's not a complete loss, and I feel like definitely at least some people are being helped by this. But like in the amount, this nigga had an Amazon, this nigga Jeff Bezos going to space. You tell me he can't get fucking Larry Hoover free? Like the amount of awareness that they had on there, they should be able to free this nigga tomorrow for niggas spending $250 to $5,000 on tickets and shit. Like niggas $5,000 on tickets, man, just because of the resale market and shit. If they're spending that amount, this nigga Larry Hoover better be out right now. Damn, I wonder if this nigga even knows. I mean, he probably knows, but I wonder if he's like even saw that shit and he was like, damn, Drake should have performed some more of his hits. I don't fucking know. That's just what fans and shit were saying. But it's like, regardless of the point, man, at least they did some amount of good to help people and shit. Who knows where the fuck the proceeds are going? Because they sure as fuck not going to Larry Hoover, man. But, hey, real estate say shit. You already know what the fuck going on. Like, comment, subscribe. We finna run this shit the fuck up. And make sure y'all fucking cop some merch. Link in my description. Peace.